Well, all, it's been a hard week here at Deep South Bama. Had a lot of challenges. We'll go around, show you what's going on, and come back and sit a while, talk. Stay with me. Here we got the Goliath. Been in the shade all the time. You'll notice no more blooms. The bottom of it's looking rather naked. That's only because everything from blight, interior leaf spot, we've been grabbing a hold of it. And that's all because it's that time of the year. It's the middle of September. Diseases, pests, and all that really starting to ramp it up. Because everything's trying to get ready for winter. Went ahead and pulled out the honey rock cantaloupe that was here. Never did much. The zucchini here, looking fine, even though it's been attacked by the powdery mildew. Went ahead and trimmed off leaves, sprayed it with the hydrogen peroxide spray. Went ahead and gave it the baking soda, dish detergent, cooking oil spray. Oh, got a couple of ripe tomatoes starting. Oh, got 3 of them here in this celebrity. It's doing fine. Now, it's starting to be attacked by the caterpillars, which I'll include in this video, which are actually army worms. And we're going to get over here to the poor old Cherokee Purple. You're going to see his leaves ate all the pieces. And this poor plant over the last week went from being really flourishing to being just tore up by caterpillars. We got them over here. We picked them off by hand. Here's some more. Right there in our measuring cup that we use for our sprays. You can see them right there. This is what we picked off today. I'm not sure if it'll recover, but if it does, we should get a few more tomatoes. We've got one left. Hopefully, we'll have some more. Oh yeah, we got another one right there. We've got another honey rock cantaloupe here starting to ripen up. Probably be taking it off tomorrow. We've already cut the one we took in here yesterday. In fact, we enjoyed that for lunch. Here's some limas. They're doing okay. Still got some blooms. We'll start producing more pods. This Goliath, it's got hit with the leaf spot. You can see here on the leaves. We've been spraying it. The upper part of it's looking fine. That's all you can do. Spray it. And down here where it's looking a little naked, I trimmed off most of the leaves because this wasn't looking very well. And that's my preference. I could have left them. I decided not to. And of course, Purplish Beauty cucumbers have finished up. We planted some pole beans in here. Not sure how to pronounce it, but it's like a blowhide from Ohio heirloom seeds. And I recommend you go check them out. It's a small seed company, and they're all into saving heirloom seeds, a wide variety. It's just a family operation. Hot bananas, still hanging in there, doing fine. Well, let's walk up here and check the rattlesnake pole beans. Starting to look a little bit tattered. And we got a lot more yellow leaves. Of course, we're going to pick them off. My thought is it encourages new growth. At least that's what I've seen. And I go ahead and incorporate these into the compost pile. Don't be afraid of doing that. If your worms are hungry, they're going to churn right through this. There's a lot of beans coming on, along with new blossoms. Have some right there, some there. So I think we'll get a fourth picking out of this. Oh, we got some okra here coming on. Gonna need to snip off this afternoon. It's Clemson Spineless. Got another one there. And it appears two more right here. Now, excuse me, I've already picked about 40 or 50 off of these okra plants between these, ones in the south garden, over the last few days. Now, I'm telling you, y'all need to be picking off these leaves, cutting them off, keep these beans producing. You can see them up in there. Here in a few days, we'll be back picking these. Have to break out the ladder. You see way down here in the lower part, there's still, oh, there's a squash bubble. We're gonna have to get him. He's on our hand now, but we'll have to get him gone. Yep. Now my hand's gonna stink terrible. And of course, I gotta sniff it just to make sure. Another fine okra up in there. I mean, these rattlesnake pole beans are just a fantastic producer. You know, if you want to let them all go, let the pods fill out, they make an excellent dry bean for chilies, refries, something you can store for the winter. Keep them in mind, that's rattlesnake pole bean. And we got these from Ohio heirloom seeds as well. Now we will be saving our seeds this year. And why? Well, they'll be a little bit more acclimatized to our growing conditions here, not Ohio's. So let's take her on down, check what we got going on there in the bean plantings. Now something I want to show you, because if you watch my videos you'll know this is all green. Now it's all brown. What we had going on here, now I'll do a separate video on this. What we had going on here was we had all this mimosa weed. It's not mimosa trees, it's mimosa weed. It's an Asian plant brought over, but they thought it would do really good for erosion control here in the South. But like kudzu and a lot of other things they brought over back in the 1800s, they didn't understand what the impact was. It just will take over your lawn, take over your garden place. What I've been doing here is hitting it with 100% vinegar. Now that's 5%. Bought it at the grocery store, you can buy it at Walmart, wherever. But I hit this about a week ago, and now leaves are re-sprouting back. And I'm going to hit it tomorrow again. You keep doing that, what you're going to do, vinegar's going to kill it back and eventually starve out the root. Now other than hit it with Roundup, that's about all you can do unless you're going to try to pull it up and you break off one little piece of root, it's going to come back. We're going to keep hitting it with the vinegar until it gives up. Let's come on down here and look at the old raised bed for a minute. Oh yeah, radish is looking real good. Starting to form leaves. Lettuce starting to form its first leaf. Carrots, they're popping up, looking really nice. I'm a little bit worried about them. They look like they're doing fine. We do have some skips. Might have to come out here and sow a little bit more seed. Kale, it was spotty. We'll probably sneak a few of these out, space them out, and get a row, because that kale's going to come up, become rather large. Now, I will say this about this first row. Those Tokyo bunching onions. Now, that's been a total failure. And now here on Deep South Bama, what we're seeing is these little guys. And he's a little bit young one. He's a grasshopper. We got a lot starting to show up that are far older than him. We're going to try to grab him right now. Nope, he got away. But that's just another pest we see this time of year. And here's some limas we put in the pot. They're forming a lot of pods, but guess what? See those right there? It's more stink bugs. We gotta try to get them. You know what's hard? Trying to get footage on this and still take care of your garden. What I wouldn't give for a cameraman or camera woman right now. So let's walk on down here. Compost pile. You can see we still got the provider bush beans going on. Still got the rattlesnake pole beans here. We'll pick off a couple leaves. Oh, we got a few more that need to be picked. Got some more coming on. Some more blossoms. So we'll be getting a few more, as we do here. And the providers, they haven't given up yet, though they haven't been a real big producer based on the number of plants. There's some more Henderson limas starting to form up pods. And over here to the left of this compost pile, like I've said, we got some Cherokee Trail of Tears right here coming up. Starting to get their first set of true leaves. I'll be excited to see what these taste like green. But mostly they're dried bean. So we're going to give them a try as green. And then we got some more banana squash here coming up. Why? Well, just add some extra seed. The Acorn Squash, they're running everywhere now. Got a small baby there forming. Another one there. And that's a winter squash. And we got the zucchini, which have yet to give us a zucchini. Mammoth sunflower, they're just starting to head. You can see the head right here starting to form. Another one here. We got some more Cherokee Trail of Tears beans starting to come up there, put out runners. We're going to use mammoth sunflower to let them run on. Corn's all starting to come up. There we go right there. There's a perfect example. There's a corn. And right there is a Cherokee Trail Tears bean. Going to use it for pole. See how that works out. There's another acorn squash right there. Have another one forming up there. And of course, the early sun glows starting to look really good. It's up about 6 inches, some not so much. Sweet potatoes, now starting to cover up at least their mulch we put in. Other than that, not doing a whole lot. But the start of the fall garden, between the dark green zucchini, sunflowers, acorn squash, not looking too bad. So we came over here to the south property line timber fence. Take a look at these sweet baby watermelons we got going. See, we got a small one right there. Oh, got a nice looking one right there. Got another one over here. Now, something to mention here is, on this particular vine, there were 3 more. One vine's not going to take care of 3 watermelons. So I trimmed 2 off, kept the largest. Same way with this one. It had 2. I kept the largest, trimmed off the other one. You know, I hate it, but you gotta make the hard decisions. And over here, we still got this nice sweet baby going. And it's getting there. I checked the bottom this morning. It was still deep yellow, hadn't turned right to cream. I'm gonna let it turn to cream before I pick it, of course. Now I'll slice it in half and show you what it looks like. The thing to realize is, now the leaf on the stem has died. It's got a dark yellow bottom. I'm not going to pick it up because it's rather heavy right now. And I'm by myself, have to hold the camera. Trust me, it's really close. On this particular plant, I haven't seen another watermelon form. Not sure why. Butternut squash, they're still hanging in there. But the vine, as you can see, is looking rather wore out. Now right here, where they all started back in June, we've got vines starting to come out again. And they're looking fine. We're going to let them go. You'll see this vine here, all nice and green, looking healthy. Let's follow its vine right here. Yeah, it don't look too good, it's starting to yellow, die off, but if you notice right here, it's all covered up. And what we did, we dug down the soil, placed the vine in, covered it back up with the foil, and we put the mulch over the top. And we've been watering that. The hope is this Waltham butternut will reroot right here, continue on. We'll cut the vine from it later. It'll just continue growing on. There's another one looking nice. It's not quite ready to come out. You don't want to take them out until that stem there starts turning brown. It's getting close. You just got to have patience. The same thing here. This end of the vine, Waltham butternut, we took it, buried the vine in soil, put the mulch back over the top of it. We've been watering it just like a plant. It's continuing to grow. Now the vine's still green, so that's supporting the end growth. But eventually, like the other one, this vine's going to brown off. And we're hoping this will reroot right here, continue on throughout the season. We'll see. Keep you updated as we do it. So now, we'll walk up to the end driveway, take a look at that little bed, see how it's doing. Well, here we are up by the driveway bed, and something I want to point out right now. These are cherry bell radishes I planted, and I want you to notice they're a little bit more leggy than those up in the old raised bed. Reason being, these don't get the sunlight that the old raised bed do. So they're going to be a little bit more leggy, but that's okay. They're looking healthy. Still got some Swiss chard surviving. No, it's been tough. Goji berries still hanging in there. Red leaf lettuce doing fine. And the black seed Simpson lettuce, you know, if you enjoy lettuce, you might want to buy some black seed Simpson. I swear to God, I think this stuff will grow on concrete. You can see how this is all germinated, it's hanging in there, and compared to the red leaf lettuce. It's just a champion. And something I want to say, you know, that's what you need to be noticing in your garden. Plant a variety. You want to keep an eye on how it grows, what it produces, what attacks it, pests and whatever. And that's how you decide what you're going to continue to grow. So now, we'll take up the walk to the south side bed, side driveway. See what's going on up there, because all that's sort of getting long in the tooth. That was all our spring summer garden. It's starting to get old. We're going to have to be putting some thought on what we're going to do up there. Come along with me. We'll head on up there and check it out. Well, as you can see, Waltham butternut squash starting to show some effects from the powdery mildew. You know, I've killed it off with the hydrogen peroxide spray. I put the baking soda, dish detergent, cooking oil spray on it as preventative, but once the leaves are infected, there you go. It's going to start dying off. But we do have several nice looking butternut squash in here. Have another one out on that end, and all total that'll put me About 12 or 15. It's not like I need more this winter. How much can one person eat? Now this yellow crookneck, we went ahead and clipped 2 off of it today. We've already picked this Clemson spineless okra. May have to clip another one. But the amazing thing here is this patio tomato. You might not think it's amazing, but you look back at my other garden updates, you'll know we picked every tomato off of this. And there's one there. Another one there. There's a third one. Fourth one. There's another 5 there. 6 there. It just keeps going. It's not supposed to do that. It's a determinate variety. And it's supposed to set its fruit, ripen, and be done. But this one keeps going. Still got new growth coming on. The other one over here has been more typical type, but it's starting to show more new growth. Now both of these have been sprayed with the hydrogen peroxide spray to kill off the anterior leaf spot. I don't know if you can see it there, but because I tend to trim off all these affected, but it's there. And then this week started having the green caterpillars attack it. Well, that was army worms. Not hornworms, baby. Army worms. We have them in the south. They descended on our tomatoes like a plague. Now we got several celebrity tomatoes starting to ripe up. I think we got 4 here. And the bottom of the plant's looking a little ragged. Here again from the Antoria leaf spot. We stopped that with the hydrogen peroxide spray. But the leaves don't recover. But we got several tomatoes up in here forming. 3 more up there, another there. And the thing to mention here, it's September the 16th. And these were put in first week of June. They're still going on, still producing. And then we got our yellow crookneck squash. It's looking a little naked right now. And it does have some powdery mildew on it. We trimmed a lot of leaves off of this morning. And we're going to spray this early in the morning tomorrow. But we picked off 3 really nice looking yellow squash. And for me, just feeding myself, it's more than enough. And you can see powdery mildews all over the place. We'll go ahead and take care of that tomorrow. We're going to let it continue to grow as long as it's producing. We also here on our Burpee Purplish bush cucumbers, which have been everything but a bush. I have another cucumber up there I gotta get with ladder. I got another one right there to get with ladder. I'll get them this morning. We picked 3 more off of this. Not that we needed them, because we're still backed up on cucumbers, even though I eat about 3 a day. Merlin keeps walking on my feet, so I wonder I didn't fall. Still blooming. There's a a good shot. Of that cucumber right there. Still going. We're going to come over here to green fingers okra because my battery's about to die. Got another pot that needs to be picked there. We picked several off this plant this week. Still looking fine. All in all, we probably picked 40, 50 pods this week. It's not a lot. But bear in mind, it's just me here. How much fried okra or gumbo can one person eat? More than enough for me. Okay, we harvest a few things today. We have here 3 more cucumbers off the Burpee bush, Purplish cucumber, which y'all know if you've been watching my videos, it's far from a bush. That's 3 more Crookneck squash. We got a little small group of okra here, which that's what we've been getting about every 3 or 4 days. Just enough for a mess for me, maybe for 1 or 2 meals. I'll probably go ahead and process these tonight for freezing. Well, all sun's starting to set. It's starting to get a little dim out here. Not sure how well you can see me until I edit this video. It's been a tough week here at Deep South Bama. You know, the first problem we had rain on several days, late afternoon up into the early evenings. And that brought us powdery mildew, and I'll include it in the video. We've had to spray for it with the hydrogen peroxide to kill it off, then come back with a preventative spray of baking soda, cooking oil, and dish detergent. Then 2 days ago, we had army worms. They're a green caterpillar with a stripe on. You know, I came out here one day, looked at my tomatoes, they looked fine, especially this Cherokee Purple behind me. Next day I came out in the morning, many of the leaves were stripped off. I started picking worms everywhere. And I've been doing that last 2 or 3 days. And finally today, I came up with another solution. And it's worked really well. Now I'll have to do a separate video on that. It'll be my preferred method from now on. Now, didn't use any spray. I just was hand picking and using another technique. Like I say, it's worked out really well. Well, the fall garden, the corn's popping up looking fine. It's about up 6 or 8 inches. We got Cherokee Trail beans. They're starting to jump on up. Driveway bed out by the mailbox, starting to look good. But one thing I want you to notice there is how leggy the plants were. They're a little bit more leggy than over in the old raised bed. And that's all because of not having as much sunlight available. And that's where taking a look at your plants, making a note of just how they're doing, because that's going to tell you what does well in each area of your patch of ground. But like I say, it's been a tough week. We put up some green beans in the freezer, some squash, some okra. We'll be enjoying those all over the winter season. Doesn't take a whole lot here. Keep old Mr. Tom fed, just one person. And I do hope you enjoy my videos. If you do, please share them on all your media formats. whether that be Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Now, I won't know, can't keep it to it, because I'm not on those. I am on Facebook. But that'll help build the channel. And if you like what you see, you appreciate we keep it real, and share it to all your friends. Till next time, y'all take care. Stay safe out there. And God bless you and yours.